We often hear the phrase self-care, but truly practicing it involves more than just bubble baths and face masks. A crucial component of self-care and a key to overall well-being is establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries. These aren't rigid walls, but rather flexible guidelines that protect your emotional, mental, and physical space. Think of boundaries like fences around a garden. They define what belongs within your personal space and what doesn't. Without them, weeds, unwanted demands, negative influences, etc., can easily encroach and choke the life out of your garden. Similarly, without boundaries, you risk feeling overwhelmed, resentful, and depleted. Boundaries help you manage your energy and prevent burnout. They ensure you're not constantly giving from an empty cup. Clear boundaries teach others how to treat you. They make it less likely that people will take advantage of your kindness or overstep your limits. Knowing your limits and being able to communicate them effectively reduces stress and anxiety. You're less likely to feel pressured or obligated. Setting boundaries demonstrates self-respect and reinforces your worth. It shows you value your time, feelings, and needs. When you're aware of your boundaries, you're better equipped to communicate your needs clearly and assertively. Before you can set boundaries, you need to identify where they're lacking. Some common signs that you might need to establish some may include feeling resentful or taken advantage of, constantly saying yes when you want to say no, feeling overwhelmed and burdened by other people's problems, dreading social interactions or obligations, feeling guilty for wanting to prioritize your own needs, experiencing emotional exhaustion or burnout, feeling like you have no time for yourself. Setting boundaries can feel awkward at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. Ask yourself, where do I feel uncomfortable? What am I consistently doing that leaves me drained? What are my values and priorities? Writing down your feelings and experiences can help you identify patterns and triggers. Pay attention to your gut feelings. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably a sign you need a boundary. Instead of blaming or accusing, focus on your feelings and needs. Avoid vague language. Clearly state what you need and what you're not willing to tolerate. Once you set a boundary, stick to it. Don't give in just because someone tries to guilt you or pressure you. Practice saying no. This is often the most challenging part, but it's essential. Start small and practice saying no politely and firmly. Begin with a few key areas where you need boundaries and gradually expand from there. Some people may not like your boundaries at first. They may try to push back or guilt you. Be prepared and stay firm. You're going to make mistakes and slip up sometimes. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and keep practicing. Setting healthy boundaries is not selfish. It's essential for personal well-being. While it may feel challenging at first, the long-term benefits are immeasurable. Setting healthy boundaries is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. It requires self-awareness, assertiveness, and a willingness to prioritize your own well-being. By learning to say no when necessary and communicating your needs effectively, you will create a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and compassion, and setting boundaries is the first step towards claiming that for yourself.